Most people think cafe owners are making crazy money. Fancy cars, big profit margins, staff doing everything while we chill. But the truth is I earn less than what some of my old friends work in 9 to 5. Today I'm showing you how much my 18-table cafe in Nottingham makes in a month. How much exactly lands in my pocket and where does every single pound go? Before I show you the numbers, let me give you some context, because the numbers only make sense when you understand what really goes into it. I started Paradise with no big savings and no investors, just a dream to build something real and a lot of borrowed courage. We got 18 tables, small but loyal team, and I'm here almost every day, from early mornings to opening up to late nights when we close. People see the coffees going out and think, they make thousands of pounds every day. But the truth is, most of that money doesn't even stay with me. You got rent, you got staff wages, suppliers, tax, insurance, equipment maintenance. Even the blood bin collections cost money every week. And that's why today I'm going to break down exactly what we make, what we spend, and what is left over. Because I want to show you the real side of running a small business in the UK right now. So let's start with the big one, and I got everything written on here on the taken notepad. So last month we made £32,000. If you look at it on average, we make between £25,000 to £35,000 a month. Well, it depends. If it rains for a whole week, business slows down. But if it's sunny for the whole week, we're always packed. So the business do have its lows and highs and the seasons. This is what it's like to run a business. It changes every month, every day, every hour, depending on the weather, depending on the things that are going on. For example, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, this day, that day. So everything affects the business. If you're running one, you will understand anyways. But remember, this money is not profit. That is just the money coming into the business. Now here, where it gets real, and this is where all the money goes. But before we do that, please remember to subscribe and like this video, and also hype if you can. It does really help my channel a lot, and I'll really appreciate it. So let's start. So first on the list is the staff wage. So last month we had a staffing issue. I had to find new people, test them, try them to see if they can do the job properly. And so that's why a lot of people come in, a lot of people go out. We're still in the trial season, I would say, because if you watch my other videos, you will know that I had Elena. She left and it has been tough to replace her, because remember, the workers are the backbone of Paradise. They make Paradise a paradise basically. And I appreciate everyone who works in my cafe. So in total, in 1 month, I paid £11,000 for the wages. It's the big chunks. I think it's one of the biggest chunks where I spend my money, but honestly, they deserve every bit of it. This money does include my wage and my business partner's wage. So whoever works in the cafe will get a wage. If they don't, you get a profit. You get a share of your profit. And the next on the list is rent and the bills. So the rent and the utilities, which gone up a lot by this year, it's been incredible. I've seen it go up every month. So this month I paid £3,397.86, and I will tell you why. So my rent has gone up a little bit because I received this letter from my landlord. I did fold it so you don't see the important information, but as you can see, you can pause and read. There has been insurance done on the building, so we had to pay our chunk. That's why the rent and the bills price has increased a little bit, because we're paying towards the insurance of the building as well. I mean, it is the insurance for the building, we have to pay it. It's a must. It increase in our lease, so it is what it is. It is something that has to be paid. The building needs an insurance and we do pay it. Then on the list is stocks. So last month on the stocks, I spent £7,000. You heard me correct. Yes, £7,000. It is a big amount of money, but it is what it is. Let me find the invoice for you. One of the shoppings I've done. Let's see if I can. It was somewhere here. So here you go, found the paper. So as you can see, this is an invoice from my cash and carry. As you can see, this is just one invoice, by the way. It was £654.62. As you can see, this, of course, there is more shopping has to be done. I do have a limited space, so I don't buy in that many bulk because I don't have freezers and fridges to put the stuff in. So I do fill them up. Once they get empty, I go to the cash and carry every other day to fill the fridges again and again. And that is something we are going to fix. Watch till the end of this video and you will learn. And you will learn how I'm going to overcome that issue. On the list, the next is the card fees. So when someone makes a transaction on card, unfortunately I do pay a fee. So every transaction will get some money taken out of, which is a shame. So imagine you pay me £50. By the end of, I think, 500 transactions, that money goes to the bank or person who gets the fees. So that money disappears. So think it like that. So my card fees were £233 for the last month. You might think, oh, that's low, but it is not low, because when you add up this money in a year, that's a huge amount of money, which could have been a profit or maybe a money to spend on something else or stuff or something like that. I don't like paying this, but I have to pay it. It is something. So they're a business end of the day, so I think they have to pay their fees, we use their systems and whatnot. So when I talk about all this stuff, I do get a little bit stressed, to be honest. It's just payments. But anyways, on the list is unexpected costs. So if you watch my other video, I did have a problem with the coffee machine, but I fixed it myself. This thing was broken, but now it's fixed, so I didn't pay money towards that. But last month we had, what did we had to do? I had to get a new tap for the sink, for the customer's one, so I had to call a plumber in to get that changed. And I think I got a new seal for the other fridge and a few other stuff like that. So in total, I spent £500, which was decent, not bad. Of course, my cafe would need a maintenance, so I have to. So this is like a maintenance fee, I would say. That's how much I spent last month, which is not bad. And next on the list is the coffee machine and the grinder. This is the machine that does the coffees, and this is the grinder for the coffee beans. This is La Mozoko, as you can see here, and this is Malcoink, something like that. They are the best of the best. If you know anything about coffee machines, La Marcoso is the best. Yes, this is the best coffee machine you can ever find. It is the best of the best, I think. It is the Rolls Royce of the coffee machines, and we do pay £600 a month for both of them. It was a 2-year contract. In the beginning of next year, hopefully these are going to end, and that's going to be £600 into my pocket, hopefully. Well, into the business's pocket, not straightly into mine, but you get the point. Next on the list is the business rate. Because we do run this business, we have to pay a rate to the council, which is £775 a month. I got a new letter from Valuation Office Agency. I will cover up the details and show you, so I'm not lying. Here you go. Can you see that? We got a new letter. So this is 2 separate units linked together, and they're going to send us a new business rate. So they're trying to squeeze everything out of us. They honestly making small businesses run really hard. It is a lot of money, even £775 a month. It is a lot of money, and I think they're going to increase that money now. They're saying it's 2 different shops now, combined into one, so you have a lot of space. So you pay business rate depending on the rent you pay, and I think which is going to go up by a good amount of, which I'm not going to like. But I guess if you live in UK, you just have to pay tax rates. It's just tax on everything. In total, this will come up to £23,505.86. This is how much I spent last month, which is incredible. I'll be honest with you, there are some months that I question myself if this is all worth it. I had times where stress gets so heavy that I envy people that has a staple 9-to-5 job. But then I remember why I started this. When a customer tells me that this cafe feels like their second home, when I see people coming into my cafe every morning smiling, they're coming here to link up, they're coming here to have a date and to gather here, it reminds me that this business is just more than numbers. It is a community hub where people come and chill, speak to each other. They even come and find friends here. It is a community, it's a freedom, and it is a proof that you can build something from nothing if you are willing to go through the hard times. But yeah, let's talk about the profit, because from 32,000, if you subtract the £23,505.86, I get left with £8,494.14p. which that roughly comes up to 25% profit margin, which is not bad of a profit if you look at how long we've been running for. We've been running for 1 year only, and we got to this because I extended my cafe. As you can see, the place I am in at the moment, this was a different shop, and you can see through that gate, That was where we originally started, but now we extended it, and with the extension, we do get to see these numbers possible. So with the corporation tax and everything, roughly I'll pay £2,000 a month, which will drop my profit to 6,494.14 pence. If you look at it like this, it is a good amount of money, but we are putting money to aside to extend the kitchen because we're going to make it bigger and better. So we are going to spend a lot of money into the business again. And I'm going to print new menus. I'm going to buy new shades to the front, new tables and chairs. So there's a lot of improvements coming to the cafe. So you will not want to miss those because I'm going to document everything on this channel. So subscribe to my channel right now and turn the bell notifications on. And if you're enjoying it so far, please remember to like and hype this video. It means a lot to me. It helps me create more videos like this. So how much profit actually went into my pocket? So last month I got £300 profit because, as I said before, we are saving up money to extend the kitchen and buy new furniture and the shades and all that stuff. So only £300 on top of my wage. And remember, I do pay tax on my wage too. It's just a lot of tax, as I said before. Tax there, tax here, tax this, but it is what it is. I have to pay it. And if you want to learn where I spend my own money and how much I get from this business while working here, I'm going to drop a video, I think next week or this week coming up. I'm not really sure yet, so subscribe and you will not want to miss that too. It will be live on my channel. It will come up after this video, after you watch this one. So make sure you subscribe. I know I said it before, but I say it again. If you're thinking to start a cafe or any small business, know this. This is not about get rich fast scheme. It's about learning to manage the chaos, make mistakes and still keep moving. And if you want to learn how I made Paradise Cafe successful, there's a PDF file in the description which you can download. Or if you want to start a business or thinking to start a business, I do have mentoring available, which is down in the description. You can go check that out as well. And by working and having your own business, you will grow a thick skin, smarter habits, and real understanding of money. And honestly, I'd rather make a modest living doing something I built than spending my life building someone else's dream. So this was how much I made owning a cafe in Nottingham, which I do have 18 tables, you know, and exactly where the money goes. And if you find this eye-opening, please subscribe. And I don't know if you can tell, but today is Sunday and the cafe is closed on Sundays. We're only open till Monday to Saturday. And I'm here to do something in the business. Like, I got things to do even on my off days. And of course, I got my family here. My wife is here. My son is here. Hello, mate. Did you tell them to subscribe? Yes? Look at him, yes. I'll be here for the next hour or so to do some stuff in the business. But if you like this video, I'm sure you would like this one too. And see you on the next one. MrTasar made another video. If you liked it, press subscribe down below.